everyone, this is TeleviCat, Televi for short, and welcome to my Minecraft skins part 3. These skins are gonna have a bit more of a spooky theme, considering that all of these skins have been made during Spooky Month, aka October, in case you didn't know. Of course, not all of these skins are gonna be spooky, but a lot of them are gonna be spooky, so if you don't like spooky things, this is not the video for you. Who am I kidding? These skins are not gonna be that spooky. Anyway, let's get into the skins. Now, if you've been watching any of my previous My Minecraft Skins videos, then you're probably familiar with the concept of what this is. This is what I refer to as a gradient skin, where I just put a random gradient between two colors on a skin and then I make a skin based off of those colors. This skin will be called White and Forest Green in the description. Now, let's move on to the next skin. The next skin is yet another gradient skin. This time it's a pastel rainbow gradient skin. This skin will be called Pastel Rainbow Girl in the description. Now, let's move on to the next skin. Now this next skin is yet another gradient skin, but it's a spooky gradient skin. This gradient skin will be called Black and Red in the description. Now, let's move on to the next skin. The next skin is yet another gradient skin. Are you surprised? I'm certainly not. Anyway, this skin will be called Blue and Yellow in the description. Now, let's move on to the next skin. The next skin is, yet again, another gradient skin. I promise you, not all of them are gradient skins, please don't leave. Anyway, this is probably one of my favorite gradient skins because of the strong, 80s workout vibes this gives me. Anyway, this skin will be called Pink and Purple in the description. Now, let's move on to the next skin. The next skin is, you guessed it, another gradient skin. Please, please. I promise you, all of these aren't gradient skins, I promise you. Anyway, genuinely, all of the skins aren't gonna be gradient skins. I just really like to make these. Anyway, this skin will be called Yellow and Green in the description. Now, let's move on to the next skin. Okay, after these next two skins, I promise you there's gonna be a lot less gradient skins. Anyway, this is, as you can tell, another gradient skin. This one will be called Light Pink and White in the description. Now, let's move on to the next skin. And here is the next skin. This skin has a lot of light blue and white and pink. It's honestly one of my favorite gradient skins that I've made. Anyway, this skin will be called Cotton Candy in the description. Now, let's move on to the next skin. Now, this next skin is based around gradients, but it's not a gradient skin. But genuinely though, I promise that the next skin is not actually just gonna be a gradient skin. Genuinely, and for realsies this time. Anyway, this skin will be Rainbow and White in the description. Now, let's move on to the next design that is actually not a gradient skin. Your eyes do not deceive you. This is in fact not a gradient skin. Wow, this is a Tubbo Bee Costume. Because I remember at one point I was watching a Tubbo stream and he said, bee costume would be cool for MCC, so I made this just for fun. This skin will be called Tubbo Bee Costume in the description. Now, let's move on to the next skin. This next skin is based off yet another Minecraft content creator. This time it's Nihachu, aka Nikki. I wanted to make a vampire queen skin for her because, well, why not? Anyway, this skin will be called Nihachu Vampire Queen in the description. Now, let's move on to the next skin. Oh no, it's the return of the gradient skins! Nah, I'm gonna sprinkle in some other designs with the gradient skins from now on, so don't worry about it. Anyway, this skin is called Orange and Black in the description. Now, let's move on to the next skin. Now, this next skin is based off of another Minecraft content creator. It's Ph1lza wearing a HE mask. Yeah, this skin is entirely based off of a stream inside joke, so if you don't watch his stream, this is probably not gonna make a lot of sense for you. This is the skin that literally nobody asked for, but it's here now. Anyway, this skin will be called Ph1lza HE mask in the description. Now, let's move on to the next skin. Here we have another gradient skin. This one will be called White and Grey in the description. And it might be a bit hard to tell, but this skin is wearing a pair of headphones. Again, I'm working on displaying these skins in a better and more proper way. Anyway, let's move on to the next skin. And here we have yet another gradient skin. This gradient skin will be called Green and Black in the description. Now, let's move on to the next skin. Now this next skin is going to be called 2-in-1. Now you might be wondering, why is this skin called 2-in-1? It looks like a pretty standard skin. Well, I'm about to show you why. If you remove the outer layer of the skin, it becomes a spooky version of the same skin that I showed you earlier. So, as I previously mentioned, this skin will be called 2-in-1 in the description. Now, let's move on to the next skin. Now, this next skin is a fairly straightforward one. It's a red spoopy demon lady with a tail and everything. Now, this skin will be called Red Demon Lady in the description. Now, let's move on to the last skin of the video. Here we have the last skin of the video. And what better way to end it off on than on a gradient skin? Anyway, this skin will be called Blue, Purple and Pink in the description. Now, let's get to the end of the video. Hello everyone, and welcome to the end of the video, where I sit down and chill in my wooden boat sofa and, you know, talk to you guys for a bit. It's been a lot of fun making these skins, and I feel like this is a series that I can actually keep up with, which is a good thing. I've been trying to get some long and ongoing series on this channel, but for one reason or another I've had to scrap some series or scrap some recordings and things like that for other things that I planned for the channel. But now, I feel like my Minecraft skins is a series that I could fairly easily just keep up with, and it's nice. It's something that I have a lot of motivation for, and it's fun to do. As a gentle reminder, each video contains 18 skins, and they have all been made by me. They aren't skins that I've found online, they've all been designed and just slapped together by me, so yeah. I just want to make that clear, that these aren't skins that I've found, all of these skins are skins that I've made myself. Anyway, I'm thinking that I'm definitely gonna be making another one of these, and if you have any suggestions for things that you want to see with my skins, then feel free to let me know. These videos are definitely going to be plagued with gradient skins whether you like it or not, because those are the easiest for me to make. And the most fun to make in my opinion. Anyway, thank you for stopping by, and I hope you enjoyed the skins. Have a good day. Goodbye.